My name is Rohit Mana, and I lead our financial services industry team here at Salesforce. Financial services is no different than every other industry. We too are going through a tsunami of change. The first trend that we're seeing is around the customer. With finances, they're incredibly emotional with customers, but it's only heightened during a crisis. And during crises, you want to speak with someone. You want to meet with your insurance agent, with your banker, with your financial advisor. And we're seeing firms find creative ways to meet these needs, but do it in a way that's respecting social distancing. In insurance, we're seeing another thing occur, and that's about an intake of insurance claims that are going on across all lines of business. For example, short-term disabilities, there's a massive spike in these claims. We're seeing carriers again come up with creative ways as to how to intake all of these requests. And banking, the Fed put out the CARES Act on March 27th, and this is all about getting capital in the hands of small businesses so that they could get relief. Phase one of that has happened. Phase two is coming as well. And the way that's happening is through the PPP Act, which is the vehicle for small business to apply for money and to get access to that money. The future of financial services is going to be completely changed due to COVID. And there's a few key things that we know had been happening in our industry, but only are going to be accelerated now. The first is the path to digital. And it's not about having just a nice app, a nice experience for a customer. It's about end-to-end experiences. So a customer can engage with you fully online. They can engage with you fully through mobile, but it's also digital for the employees. So how do you truly allow your employees to engage with customers across their entire digital needs? Again, this is something that had been occurring, but it's going to be incredibly accelerated now in the near future. The next trend is true customer engagement. And what I mean by customer engagement is not just sending out email marketing campaigns, but how do we do things in a highly personalized way? How do we understand the true goals a customer has? How do we help take them through those goals? How do we help them mitigate any concerns that they have? So just true engagement is only going to be accelerated. And there's so many other things that are happening around the world, but I'd say those are probably two of the biggest trends that we're seeing that are going to get accelerated. You know, during this crisis, we're seeing banks and insurers and wealth management firms really break their orthodoxy and do incredibly creative things. We were recently speaking with the CIO of a bank, and he was talking about they're all about the human interaction point with their customers, but now that their branches are closed, how do they still provide relief? How do they still provide that touch point with their customers? And they, within 48 hours, turned up the ability to allow customers to go to their website and to book appointments. And those appointments could either be fulfilled in branch, or you could even do them online through Zoom meetings. So that's just one example of something that we're seeing happening across the board. We're also then seeing banks really embrace the idea of being agile. And how do you respond to the CARES Act within 2 to 3 days? I mean, these banks didn't have much time to respond to it. So they're embracing the idea of agile. They're embracing the idea of just getting a solution out online, getting feedback from customers, and quickly modifying and enhancing their solutions. In this current time, it's all about the community coming together. And my advice to all the partners is to jump online to the community portal, get access to the solution guide that we created. We created a specific solution guide for the CARES Act on the banking side. You know, there's included architectures in there, solution guides, accelerators or starting points for community cloud and financial services cloud. Get your hands on it. Let us know what you think about it. And together, let's work as a community to help our banks, our insurers, and our wealth management firms when they need us now the most. You know, for me, it's all blended together now. I'm sitting here speaking to you from my house, and this is where everything's happening. This is where I'm hanging out at home. This is where I'm doing all my work. This is where I'm engaging with every customer that we're speaking to. So on the positive side, I'm home now and I'm able to spend time with my family, with our newborn. But I'm also adjusting to engaging with customers. I mean, it's kind of funny. We're used to being suited up and going out and and meeting customers, and now we're doing it from the comfort from our home. So it's been a fun adjustment.